This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, the Supreme Council member and ruler of Sharjah, has ordered an increase in basic salaries and promotions for Emiratis in public institutions through the Emirati Decree number 35 of 2016. Under the first article of the decree, the minimum overall salary for citizens working with government of Sharjah will be raised to 12,000 dirhams after deducting the share of pension and without the addition of children's allowance, the nature of work allowance, as well as technical allowance for doctors and medical technicians, among others. The second article stated that the minimum pension for locals in Sharjah before joining the General Authority for Pensions and Social Security will be raised to 12,000 dirhams per month for those who are insured. And as stated in the General Authority for Pensions and Social Security law, this will be applicable to heirs. The third article stated that all Emirati employees who hold secondary school certificates will be promoted from grade 8 to grade 7 with immediate effect. The Dubai Executive Council has reviewed the final report surrounding innovation labs for Dubai Plan 2021, which saw 105 innovative suggestions to realize the country's leadership's vision to make the UAE the world's happiest country. According to a local daily, the suggestions came from experts, government officials, and representatives from the private sector and civil society. Launched by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, the Innovation Labs are interactive platforms through which the latest developments of the Dubai Plan 2021 are reviewed. The General Secretarial of the Executive Council of Dubai inspected the report in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of the Dubai Executive Council. Quoted in the report, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan said, "We are keen on activating the role of innovation labs and encourage the participation of the private sector in the development of the overall work system in the Emirate and to strengthen competition in the UAE." The report added that according to officials, the innovation labs this year were rich in creative ideas that reflect the vision and directives of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. The report has been circulated to heads of government departments, and meetings will be held with stakeholders to discuss the operational and executive plans for implementation of the recommendations. A moon sighting committee has been formed to determine the beginning of Ramadan in the country. According to reports, the committee will be chaired by Sultan bin Saeed Al Badi, the UAE Minister of Justice, and will convene to witness the first sighting of the crescent moon to start the month of fasting after Maghrib prayers on June 5th or 29th Shaban in the Hijri calendar. The end of Shaban and beginning of Ramadan starts when a new crescent moon appears immediately after sunset. If such moon is not seen, then it is considered to be the 30th day of the month. Sharia courts across the country have also been called to look out for the crescent moon and inform the committee. Dubai Electricity and Water Authority has announced the launch of concentrated solar power projects that will generate around 1 gigawatts of clean energy by the year 2030. At a press conference earlier today, Saeed Mohammed Al Tayir, Managing Director and CEO of DEWA, announced that they have released the tender to build the project's first phase to develop the 200 megawatts CSP plant, which is expected to be operational by 2021. Though no specific cost of the plant was revealed, His Excellency Saeed Al Tayir stated that the CSP project will cost around 50 billion dirhams. According to DEWA, the project is in line with the Dubai Clean Energy Strategy 2050, which aims to provide 25% of Dubai's total power output by 2030 and an ambitious 75% by 2050. As per the plans, the CSP plant will have several thousand heliostats, which will also use thermal storage of 8 to 12 hours daily, making it easier to generate power even after sunset. Furthermore, DEWA also announced that the second phase of Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park to produce 200 megawatts of clean energy will become operational by April 2017. The The project, built on independent power producer model, will generate 5,000 megawatts of clean energy by 2030. Commenting on the projects, His Excellency Al Tayr stated that these are part of the holistic approach to cut 6.5 million tons of carbon emissions annually.
This will be a build-operate project because I think they will have 24 years to operate this project and to sell the power to DEWA, and there will be power purchase agreement from DEWA and to guarantee the purchase of power. And after 25 years, terms will be reviewed. I think we can sustain if we are in the same acceleration of growth and acceleration of, meeting the future requirement of project. We have many projects are coming. More of the projects are green. Yes, we are having more projects, more growth we have in Dubai, but also we have project to curb the demand down. We have project to rehabilitate the buildings. We have project of 30,000 buildings. We need to reduce the consumption. This is one of our main strategy objective, to reduce 30% by the end of 2030.
The Telecommunications Regulatory Authority has issued a directive ordering major operators, Etisalat and DEW, to put a ceiling or hard cap on their respective mobile data bundles in a bid to protect consumers from incurring higher additional charges. According to local reports, Directive 1 of 2016 applies to all mobile data bundles, whether included as part of the main subscription or purchased as an optional add-on. The directive obligates the operators to limit the supply of mobile data to the size of the bundle. Once the bundle is exhausted, the license cannot supply any further mobile data unless the consumer gives express consent. The TRA released its directive after identifying several factors that could result in consumers being subjected to excessively higher over-bundle rates without their knowledge, as in most cases, they are not aware of the cost incurred from out-of-bundle rates or the additional charges made once their bundles are all used up. The directive serves as a safety net measure to protect mobile data subscribers from what the TRA calls bill shock. This comes within the TRA's jurisdiction to protect consumer interests and continuously enhance services in the UAE's telecommunications sector, in accordance with the directives of the country's leaders. Additionally, the TRA also urged Etisalat and DEW to design and introduce pricing plans that are more fair to the consumers by charging lower rates for over-bundled data than the rates charged for no-bundle data. The Road and Transport Authority has announced that Wasl Road Bridge will open this Friday as part of Phase 2 of the Dubai Canal Project. The RTA project is set to improve traffic flow on Wasl Road and for vehicles traveling to and from Jumeirah 1 towards Jumeirah 2, Jumeirah 3 and Park Street, and when open, work underneath the bridge will be completed with new sub-roads and walkways. The opening will boast 2 lanes in each direction, as well as a lane for traffic coming from Wasl Road to Al Athar Street. The bridge is 8 meters above the canal, allowing for free flow of traffic 24 hours a day. The RTA also revealed that work on the southern bridge on Sheikh Zayed Road and Jumeirah Street Bridge is scheduled for completion by mid-July. And finally in the news, the app-based car service Careem carried out a road safety campaign last month where more than 5,000 UAE residents have pledged to buckle up in just 2 weeks. Throughout the month of May and with the support of Road Safety UAE, Kareem encouraged people to commit to permanently change bad habits. According to Kristen Eid, the general manager of Careem UAE, the company has empowered their captains to refuse customers who do not buckle up, and the response has been very overwhelming. The company has declared May the month of passenger safety, and they encourage community members to join the movement and become road safety advocates to ensure a safer future for the local society. The aim of the campaign was to make a drastic change and reduce the number of road fatalities, injuries, accidents in the UAE And the more organizations and companies that focus on road safety awareness and especially seatbelt usage, the better. Residents who pledged to buckle up and become advocates for road safety were rewarded with 25% discount on their next 5 Careem rides. Additionally, Kareem, in collaboration with Road Safety UAE, are planning to extend the campaign due to the great results and response they had spread awareness about the importance of buckling up.
Buckle Up was a campaign that we ran during the month of May, specifically because we got into touch with an organization called Road Safety UAE, which highlighted some shocking facts about safety issues in our country. Buckle Up was probably to date our most successful campaign in terms of the engagement that we got from our users in our community. So far, we've had over 5,000 people pledge on our site that we created. We had an overwhelming response from the media in our community. Users even took tons of selfies and posted them online using a hashtag Buckle Up that we created. And to tell you the truth, I think it's something that's going to continue on. I don't think it's something that we're going to only do during the month of May. The program was as such. We created a website called KareemPledge.com. People could register with their first name, their last name, their email, and then we would send them an offer thanking them for taking their safety in their hands and buckling up with 5 rides at 25% off. We even took a bolder step and told our captains that they could refuse passengers that didn't buckle up. So we had captains telling people that they would not put the car into drive if they weren't buckled up in the back seat.
Road Safety UAE was started in 2014. And the reason why we started is that road traffic accidents are the number 2 cause of death in this country. And there's a lot of momentum from many stakeholders to improve the road safety in this country. Foremost, the UAE government came forward with their Vision 2021, and the Vision 2021 contains very concrete KPIs about how we want to improve road safety in this country and how we want to lower road traffic accidents. We did a market research before we started the cooperation. We figured out that only 57% of all the backseat passengers in Careem cars are using the seat belts. And this is in contrast to about 98% of front seat passengers. Well, seatbelts are the most effective tool to keep us safe in the car because there's a lot of research done, a lot of crash tests done, and there is a number that says between 45 and up to 80% of injuries and fatalities can be avoided if people wear seatbelts.